Hi, good morning. My name is Juliana. I go by Juju the Love Guru. I'm so happy that you've taken the time to stop by my channel. Hi. So, I've been on a quest to love for going on, I'd say more so 2 years, because the first 2 years of my sobriety, I was not looking at life from a lens of love. But this video is more for the person struggling to stay sober. Wow. So I look back at my life and I look back at the challenges of staying sober in the beginning of my sobriety. And boy, oh boy, it was not easy at all. And what I had to come to realize was I had to truly accept that I had a problem with alcohol and that nothing and no one was going to fix it except me. And if I didn't do something about it, then it was going to take me under. We've got one life to live and we need to live it to our fullest. So I'm here to tell you today, if you're struggling with alcohol, if you're struggling going to the bars every single weekend, I was definitely more so of a binge drinker. I wasn't an everyday drinker, but through my experience, my consumption got larger and larger. I had to drink more and more, and it started affecting my sleep. And I couldn't go to sleep at night, or I would go to sleep, but it wasn't like my full REM sleep. And it was really interfering with my life. And it was insane because I was fighting through the sleep deprivation and the uncomfortable feelings just to drink. And that's insane. I would have really bad anxiety the next day. I would have really dark thoughts. And it just seemed like this path was getting darker and darker, and I felt like I could not escape it. Because what alcohol does is it rewires the brain, and it causes us to obsess. It causes us to think about things on an obsession level because it's that addictive of a substance. And the alcohol isn't good for anyone at all. It's a poison, and it's addictive for everyone. It's not just addictive for the alcoholic. So if you pick up wine every day after work and you don't drink to get drunk, that's great. But eventually it is going to affect you, and it's going to change for you. That's why it's important we don't do it at all. It's important we get in touch with our feelings and emotions, and we don't hold back any of those feelings and emotions, and we talk about them. If we're early on in our sobriety, there are support groups that I definitely recommend. Early on in my sobriety, I had to attend meetings. I didn't feel strong enough because it was so addictive for me. And it honestly felt like my safe place at the time in my sobriety. Early on in my sobriety, I needed that. I wasn't strong enough in the beginning to just quit. My boyfriend just kind of quit, and that's beautiful. I think that's amazing. But that wasn't the case for me. And so what I'm saying is, in order for us to truly overcome addiction, we have to change our people, the people we surround ourselves around. We have to change the environments we associate with, the people, the associations, the things that we do. We have to create new fun, new outlets of fun and creativity. And we have to change our personality. not easy. It's far from easy, and I'm so grateful that I fought through it and kept fighting, because I felt so isolated. I felt so alone my first and second year of sobriety. I was just doing the same things over and over again. But I was not changing my people. I wasn't changing my environment. I was continuing to go to bars on the weekends. I was romanticizing about drinking again. I wasn't being fully involved in the sobriety process. And once you get desperate enough, whenever your mind is going insane or your thoughts are starting to have power over you, you literally do whatever it takes to get out. And so I've had to do my positive affirmations. I've had to explore new ways of bringing myself joy and realizing that there isn't anyone in this world that can give me that. I am whole, I am full, I am content with or without another person in my life. They can add to my life. We can bring each other more joy, but they can't complete us. Nobody can. And that's what this spiritual journey is about. It's about us creating our own joy, our own fun, our own play for ourselves while we're here on this earth. And if I can help somebody today, that's my goal. My goal is to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can get sober, you can get sober. Because it was so hard for me. It really was. And I had to fight. And it's seriously a miracle. It really is. It's a miracle. It's a blessing. I'm so grateful that I can wake up today on a Sunday morning and not be hungover. I'm so grateful that I can literally walk into the universe today and be conscious and aware of my surroundings and be in the present moment and smile bright and not be in a state of fear, worry, and anxiety. The main things in my drinking were anxiety, worry, and fear. And I listened to something on the radio one time, and it said, anxiety is a sign that you need to change something. Change everything. Not just something, everything. If you're in a state of anxiety, fear, worry, not able to be your true, bold, brave, fearless self, you need to change something. You need to change the environment. You need to change your work environment. You need to change your people. You need to change your places. You need to change your personality. That was one thing that I had to do, and it's taken me a really long time to do. I've always been more on the introverted side. And I'm introverted, extroverted. I'm like super silly and goofy. But I don't want people to come up and talk to me a lot. Like, hello, how are you doing? It's wonderful. But other than that, it's like, I'm just on this quest to bring that joy and that expression of love into the universe. Maybe I can give you faith, trust, hope in, life. But at the same time, I don't feel like I really want to explain myself anymore to the public eye. I enjoy spreading joy and peace and love to help me stay in the present moment. It's really about staying in the present moment as much as possible. And until I really started to look at life that way, my life didn't change. So today we are bold, we are brave, and we are fearless. We go into the unknown with fun and excitement and enthusiasm and determination, motivation, creation. We don't focus on the future. We stay in the present, and that's all we have. We don't worry about what we're gonna say, what we're gonna do. We just focus on the here and the now. in the here and the now. We are living our most abundant, bold, brave, fearless lives. So early on in my sobriety, I remember when I'd get the cravings, I would eat candy. I would go to the gas station, get me a Coke, get me candy. I'd also go to lots of meetings and tell on myself. I'd get a sponsor, somebody that has experience but also is strong in their walk in sobriety. But it got to a place for me after my 2 years of sobriety that someone brought to my awareness, you've got to stop claiming you're this and that. You've got to stop claiming it. And I was like, wow, I think you're right. So instead of going in with, I am this, I say, I am a creator. I am using my imagination. I overcome darkness easily. Each day I go into my day and I think thoughts of love easily. And I'm a work in progress, and I just keep thinking, like I've been saying, oh, I'm hard on it's hard for me to stay in the present moment. I think right now I'm going to say it's easy for me to stay in the present moment. It's so easy for me to stay in the present moment. It's so easy for me to pay attention to the person in front of me. It's so easy to be just present. That's what I'm going to say today. It's so easy. It gets easier every day to be in the present moment and not to go in my head. It gets easier and easier and easier. I am in a state of calmness. I am in a state of abundance, prosperity, joy, peace, love. We create love, compassion, empathy for others. Life is good today. Unlimited possibilities, unlimited opportunities. Mentors, friendships are developing as we speak. We surround ourselves with loving, supportive, encouraging, blissful people. We are inspired by others who can use their imagination, who can go beyond reality, who can become extraordinary. We are inspired by those people. We are inspired by those who can overcome negativity, overcome negative comments. Negative comments are huge, and it's really beautiful because for so long I would internalize these comments that people say, and I'm learning that people that talk negatively about you just don't really love themselves. They don't have the compassion for themselves. They don't have that self-compassion. They haven't had that love. So it's our goal to bring that love, to bring that support and encouragement, that smile and that brightness into a room. I am a wellness machine. I am a wellness machine, and I produce a calm state, balanced homeostasis. I am a wellness machine, and I produce a balanced state of homeostasis. I am producing natural anti-inflammatory throughout my body, naturally healing my leg as we speak, healing my hip as we speak. I am healing, and I am in healing mode now. My body is healing. I am perfectly healed, in perfect balance with love, the highest vibration of love, abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, success is mine now. I am magical. I'm unstoppable. I'm unforgettable. I'm peaceful. I'm blissful. I'm brilliant. I'm enchanting. I'm captivating. I'm marvelous. I'm delightful. I'm giddy. I'm enthusiastic. I'm bubbly. I'm bubbly. I have my beautiful, bountiful, blissful, adventurous, treasured family. We're creating a family of more love, more creativity, using the imagination, looking at life from a lens of beauty, love, compassion, empathy of others. We expose our eyes and ears to the good in the universe. We focus on the good, gracious, generous, kindness, smiles. We are attracted to people of inspiration. We are moved by people of inspiration. We let go of the past and we move on. We stay in the present moment. We are guarded, shielded, protected. We are guarded, shielded, protected by the armor of God. We are guarded, shielded, protected by the angels of God, angels of the universe. We are open to receiving large sums of wealth, success, abundance, prosperity, joy, peace, bliss, fun, playfulness, childlike wonder. We are open to helping others, sharing our experience with others, being good listeners. Giving advice if someone asks for it. This is something I've been working on. I don't know why, but my mother loves to give me lots of advice when I don't ask for it. And I've been trying to be better about that myself. Because sometimes people just don't want advice. They just need someone to listen. So that's what I need to focus on. Thank you so much for today, guys. We're going to go into the world in love today. If we don't go into the world, let's be grateful and appreciative of the day ahead. I love y'all. Have a great day.